Welcome back, Motorheads. This is Project Car Finds on Facebook Marketplace. This week we're going to take us a trip through Alabama. Up first, got a 1949 Buick for $9,000. Seller says this car ran when parked about 4 years ago. It has a straight 8 with a 3-speed manual. $9,000 really? I don't see $9,000. What I do see is this guy here sitting home in his recliner in his dirty underwear eating a bag of Cheetos, watching reruns of American Pickers, waiting for them to give him validation at the price he put on this car. Meanwhile, the rest of us are not living in La La Land, and back to reality. This car is actually in not bad shape. That's definitely not worth $9 grand. The interior is all there. The body seems to be solid. I'm thinking a good solid $4,500 to $5 grand. And that's being very generous. Up next, got a 1965 Osma Bubble for $8,500. Seller states this is a project car, does not run or drive, and most of the body work has all been done. Looking at the pictures, the car overall doesn't look to be in too bad a condition, but I believe this is one of those cases of my wife is making me get rid of it. She made me post it, so I put it up here at the I don't want to sell it price. What do you guys think on the price here on this little Oldsmobile? Leave it in the comments. Up next, got a little 49 Chevrolet for $2,500. Seller says this is a roller, no motor transmission, the body's in pretty good shape. Well, at least this price is a little bit more manageable, a little bit more down to earth at least. Overall, the car doesn't look to be in too bad a shape. I mean, there's some rough spots on the body, but a good body man can straighten that out pretty easily. I think it'd be a lot better buy at about $1,500 instead of $2,500. Next, we got a 1972 Oen Bill Tornado for $3,000. Now, if you know anything about these right here, they're getting really scarce to find. Now, this one here's got a big block in it, of course. Now, the seller actually had a video posted of this vehicle here running. So this may be something you can get back on the road, and for the price, and you don't see them very often, I think I'd probably be a buyer about $2,500 on this one. What do you guys think about the price on this one here? Up next, got a 1965 Impala for $3,600. This one here needs total restoration. This one here has got brand new front floor pans. Also comes with a rear trunk pan. Also, the seller says all the glass is in good shape. From the pictures, the car actually doesn't look to be in too bad a shape. Doesn't look like it's really missing too many things. All the glass is there, like the seller said. And these old Impalas make pretty damn cool little hot rods, or even just nice cruisers. And I don't think that $3,600 is too bad of a starting point. You can see there the new trunk pan, and it looks like it might have some miscellaneous stainless there and part of the seat because it said it had no interior. But all in all, I think pretty solid little project right here. Next, got a little custom bug for you, 1971 for $1,800. This little bug here has been stretched, chopped, and according to the seller, it's been done right and it's sold as a roller. Looking here at the pictures, this thing is kind of mildly interesting. If you're into the custom cars, you know, chopped and stretched, I think this right here might be a good project if you got it for the right price. I don't think $1,800 is too far off, but I think you have a good starting point if you're really into a custom bug. Next, we got a little 1978 Chevrolet Monte Carlo for $5,000. This one here's got 305 in it. Says it runs, drives, and looks great. Interior is a 7 out of 10. Personally, I think the 78 was probably one of the better looking Monte Carlos for the mid to late 70s. Get rid of those crap rims and tires that's on that car right here and put on a set of rallies. The car doesn't look too awful bad. I think it'd probably be worth it for about $2,800 to $3,000. Next, got a 2001 LS Swap Blazer for $16,000. Seller claims this one here was a frame-off build and everything works like it did from the factory. There's no denying somebody spent a lot of money and time on this little Blazer, and whoever did the patina paint job was definitely a professional, as they took the time not only make this thing look great with a patina job, they actually took the time to actually do all the door jambs and make everything match. This was actually a pretty nice put together little Blazer, and it looks pretty clean inside. Is it worth $16,000? Personally, I would say no, because at the end of the day, it's still an S10 Blazer. Up next, got a little 53 Chevrolet for $5,500. Seller says got a good run 305, no dents, but the paint is crap. Come take a look at it for yourself and make an offer. Looking at the pictures, the car doesn't look too horrible, but then again, I'm biased. I like the 53 Chevrolets personally. And this one here has already got a small block in it, so that's kind of some of the battle already done for you, and it's got an S10 rear end. Up next, got a 1950 Chevrolet for $7,500. We have a very overpriced Chevrolet for $7,500 in my opinion. Well, apparently the owner wanted to be very secretive about the car. Only thing he wanted to offer up is a 6-cylinder and it runs and drives. So I guess we'll make our own assumption on this car. This car doesn't look too bad in the pictures. The interior looks like it might have been dated, done a few years back. Looks like it's got some American Racing torque thrusts on it. I don't see $7,500 on this car. I might see about $35 to $45 if the thing actually runs and drives like they say. Up next, got a 1954 Cadillac for $6,000. Seller claims this one here is not running, but the body's in pretty good shape. The interior is very rough. Says the side glass is out, but it is in the trunk. I always thought the early 50 Cadillacs are very dang cool. They're not as cool as a 59 Cadillac, but at least this one here you can park in one parking spot. I don't see $6,000, but I do think this is a car worth saving. Somebody should go rescue this here, get it for a good price, and get her back on the road. Up next, got a 1964 Ford Galaxy for $7,500. Seller claims this little Galaxy here's got a 302 in it that runs good. This may be good, possibly, daily driver project material here, boys and girls. Look at the pictures here. This car appears to be in very good shape. Now, it looks like they sprayed it down with some water, so I think the paint might be oxidized. So I don't think you're going to get a real shiny paint job here. I don't see any major dents, or big rust holes, or anything like that going on here on this particular car. This thing runs and drives good, and the underside looks as good as the top side. This here is definitely a very solid project. Well, that's all I got for you today. If you liked today's video, please hit that like button, consider subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next one.